Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. William Wallace, and I'm the principal of the best school in the universe, the California School of the Arts, San Gabriel Valley. We are so excited to welcome all of you to our virtual showcase and fanfare experience. I want our students to know how much our teachers and staff miss seeing you every day. We miss you, we miss your faces, we miss our Friday lunches, we miss the clubs, we miss DJs, we miss the dancing, we miss the singing. All of our worlds change so quickly, but we're so proud of all of our students for responding to this unprecedented challenge with such understanding and maturity. You are extraordinary individuals, and you are showing your resilience and strength in this moment. Tonight is a special night. Not only are we going to do some important fundraising to support our school, but we're going to celebrate each of our incredible conservatories, as well as shine a light on our accomplished seniors, the class of 2020. I also want to give a special shout out to all of the new families and students who are watching. We cannot wait to welcome you to the campus in the fall, and we cannot wait to meet you all in person. I also want to welcome all of the extended family and friends who are joining us from near and far. If you don't normally get a chance to see these talented young artists perform, tonight should be a special treat for you. So, sit back in the comfort of your home and let's make the most of this time together. Let's celebrate the best school in the universe and the students who make us so proud. Thank you all for your support this evening. I hope you enjoy the show. And now I'd like to introduce our founder and executive director, Dr. Ralph Opasek, who has a special message for all of you. Thank you.
Good evening to the students, families, and friends of California School of the Arts, San Gabriel Valley. We're so happy and excited to be gathered together for this special virtual showcase. Like you, we were all disappointed that our season finale and fanfare experience could not take place as originally planned. These events are both a celebration of the year's accomplishment as well as our most important fundraiser of the year. As you know, our extraordinary arts programs are funded solely through the generosity of our families and our community members. Each year, we need to raise nearly $3 million to support our conservatories, staff, performances, master artists, and arts enrichment opportunities. This crucial funding supports the pre-professional experience that our students deserve, creating an unparalleled program that supports their creativity and prepares them for the future. I ask you tonight to reflect on what Csarts-Sgv brings to your child's life and to give generously in support of that joy and that passion. Help to support our school by bidding enthusiastically on all of our fun assortment of auction items, and make sure to get your opportunity drawing tickets to win the ultimate Csarts-Sgv VIP experience. If you don't win that special item, or if you'd like to increase your impact even further, please consider making a tax-deductible donation to our Fund a Dream campaign. This campaign helps to fund our Artist Scholar Sponsorship Program, which supports our economically disadvantaged students. More than ever, this is a critical program for our students and for our school. Your generosity provides the opportunity for all students who are passionate about the arts to have this life-changing experience. Thank you in advance for your enthusiasm and support. And now, I'd like to welcome your host for the evening, our Chair of Theater, Mr. Judd Williford.
Well, howdy, and welcome to my humble abode / office / pandemic hovel. I want to thank Dr. Opasek and Dr. Wallace for setting such a great tone and energy for tonight's fantastic and important event. I cannot tell you the amount of energy spent talking Dr. Wallace out of wearing his bunny suit. We felt perhaps that was best saved for a once-a-year kind of treat. My name is Judd Williford. I am the chair of musical theater and acting conservatories at Csarts-Sgv, and I am thrilled to be your MC and host for the evening. Now, I know we're ready to get things started, but before we do that, I want to make sure you're ready to roll and participate in our donating and our opportunity drawings, our Fund a Dream campaign, and our online auction. So, I recommend that you use 2 devices to watch tonight's event. One to watch the actual virtual showcase, this event here, and the other, a smartphone perhaps, to use as something you can bid with. Yes? And make sure you register as a bidder by entering your credit card information. Once you've done that, you're ready to go and you can start participating and donating as you watch. Also, we want to know who's watching out there. So snap a photo of your watch party and post it on Instagram with the hashtag CSArts Virtual Showcase. We want to know who's watching out there. Also, go ahead and follow the Csarts-Sgv Instagram account for other ways to participate throughout tonight's event. With that being said, tonight is a very, very special night, and I am so excited to get things started. But first, I need to address the 300-pound gorilla in the room, and that is my mustache. I had a moment, 8 weeks at home quarantining, and I had a little moment with my clippers. And what started out as a small trim became a catastrophe. I then decided, oh, you know what? I'll do it in honor of Mr. Desirier, the instrumental music director who I admire very much, who sports a mustache, and I wanted to be a part of that club. So I guess that's what I'm doing it for. But I've also decided that I don't like it anymore. I don't wear it as well as him, and so I am going to, throughout this evening, try to grow my beard back. I miss it, and it was a mistake on my part to try to do this mustache. So, anyway, with that being said, I would like to introduce our first presentation for the evening. All right, is everybody ready? Let's get this thing started. To open the show, we have the very dedicated and talented musicians of the Instrumental Music Conservatory led by Mr. Jeffrey Desirier. Together, these musicians have clocked over 360 hours of rehearsal time this year, and they have put together a musical performance for you that you will not forget this evening. Also, did you know that our Visual Arts Conservatory, led by Miss Tiffany Ma, has more than doubled since Csarts-Sgv opened? That's incredible. Tonight, Miss Ma and her students will take you through many, many pieces of their wonderful artwork they have done this year. Take it away.
Visual arts is just an umbrella for so many different forms of art, things like photography and ceramics and charcoal and painting. We're based solely on building up your skills in visual arts and learning about all sorts of different things to try to find your identity as an individual artist.
We have so many strong and creative personalities in our conservatory. One of the most amazing things is seeing a fellow classmate just completely open up about an idea they have and just get so excited about it. In class, I feel like we're often told to take that leap and go for something new.
My visual arts experience has affected me personally because it has helped me find my people.
My favorite part about being a visual arts student is getting to stay at school and do something I love with the people I love. Every day I look forward to getting to spend a little extra time to just draw and be with students who share the same interests as I do.
I know that I have an amazing community of fellow artists. We really just try to build each other up because we really want each other to become the best artists they can be.
My favorite part of being a student in visual arts is really just all the opportunities we have to work with different types of mediums. I had never done digital art before. I had never done professional figure drawing with a model. I had never done wheel throwing in ceramics. It's just amazing to be able to have so many opportunities to try out so many different things and figure out what I really want to do or how I really want to make art.
My visual arts experience has positively affected me. I've been able to expand my art skills by testing new techniques and art mediums. VA stands out to me because art is something that can be gifted to others to enjoy forever.
What I think most people don't realize is that we spend a lot of time working together and collaborating on things. Some of the best work I've seen come out of our conservatory are those group projects.
My favorite part about being a student in visual arts is getting to do art every day. Visual arts has taught me to find materials that seem unconventional and create amazing artworks out of them that I might not have in the past.
Most of my art pieces start off as an abstract, vague idea of something. The next step would to be and try and sketch it out, which usually doesn't work right away. Then, for me at least, normally comes the painting, which is like a danger zone for anyone around. The process is different for everyone though. That's just my experience.
Now in 10th grade, in advanced drawing, we do project proposals before we start our pieces. And in those we have to research different artists and different art that we like and want to try to incorporate like similar techniques or styles into our own art.
To me, visual arts is a place where I can show off my creativeness and talk to like-minded people. It is also a place where I can reference and ask questions to people who have taken up a career in art.
The most important thing that I will take away from visual arts is to create art whenever I can, even if the materials seem to be lacking, because those are the most important times.
It's no secret that most VA kids are pretty introverted, so once you have the chance to be let into their world and see how they express themselves through their art, it's kinda incredible. And I feel so lucky to be able to go to a school where everyone can express themselves in their own unique way.
Wow, what a great way to open the show. Thank you to our instrumental music students and to our visual artist students for sharing your great talents with us. This year, we had the extraordinary opportunity to bring many remarkable master artists to our campus and virtually via Zoom to mentor and work with our students. To name a few, there was actress and singer Zendaya, professional dancer Mary Grace McNally, Disney animator Ron Husband, and producer and drummer Butch Vig. Our Vocal Arts Conservatory students also had the incredible opportunity to visit the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion in Los Angeles to work with world-renowned opera singer Susan Graham. As an aspiring actor, I would have done anything to be in a room with professionals like these. And on behalf of our directors and staff, I can truly say it is such an honor and privilege for us to be able to provide this for our students. and many of the master artists we invited to view tonight. And if they're watching, we want to say thank you again for sharing your time and expertise with our students. As a reminder, the funding tonight, either through the Fund a Dream campaign, opportunity drawing, or the online auction, help us bring these remarkable artists to our students. It's just a friendly reminder to bid up on that auction item you want. Up next is the talented and diverse students from the Integrated Arts Conservatory led by Mr. Joey Ancona. Not only are these students talented onstage performers, but they are also the crew, builders, costume designers, videographers, musicians, and choreographers behind their performance. Following is a presentation by both the Commercial Dance and Classical and Contemporary Dance Conservatories led by Mrs. Allison Hennessy. Together, the School of Dance has had over 16 master artists in to help the students with various dance styles from ballet, hip-hop, jazz, contemporary, and many, many more. Please enjoy these presentations.
Breaking up and now, big buddy, put your ears on for me now. Big trucker gotta have a big lie. So come on, brother trucker, you gotta come back, mother. Keep seeing double lest I close one eye. I got to roll, brother trucker. Sure enough, a shame about the shape I'm in. Roll, brother trucker, back in my wheels again. All I am is just a housewife, nothing great. What I do is out of fashion, what I feel is out of date. All I am is someone's mother, right away I'm not too bright. What I do is unfulfilling, so the TV talk shows tell me every night.
Wow! Thank you to the students of the Integrated Arts and School of Dance Conservatories for those wonderful presentations. Did you know that while 10% of Csarts-Sgv students reside in Duarte, that we draw students from more than 80 cities within and outside San Gabriel Valley? This creates a unique and diverse school culture full of students who are passionate about their academic and artistic growth. In order to give all students access to the full Csarts-Sgv experience, we rely on donations from individuals and generous supporters. With that said, tonight's gifts all go towards helping these students realize their potential. Up next, we have the brilliant and great minds of the Creative Writing Conservatory led by Mr. John Blaylock, followed by the Acting and Musical Theater Conservatory led by the so-so and somewhat crazy mind of, well, yours truly. Did you know that, fun fact, that between the middle school and high school acting conservatories, that we work on over 150 scripts each year? That's a lot. Take it away.
Oh, to be an isopod, beneath the gasping blacklit blue, to shuffle sulfur, silt, and sand, recall back when the sea was new.
I write because there's really no right or wrong. You just write.
Oh, when I finally peel my fingers free, I shall point with such direction, and they shall make me general of thumb wars.
Molten starlit drops remark upon me a ceaseless dream, to fill my empty chalice of hope, a brew that shall not splinter.
I like this version of Mexico, a land of fairy tale wonders, witches and hidden forests, and a neighbor that was always lending you a cup of sugar.
My mind spouting imagination and creativity in all shapes and forms. I went to writing as a way to get those ideas out of my head.
If I'm making myself sound insane with this long explanation of my typical Sunday nights, I promise I'm not. I'm just addicted to my turtles, and when you consider why, you should be obsessed with my turtles too.
And so he left me there to die, to bleed blood that wasn't red, to feel pain like no other.
Oh, Aphrodite, the generous god of intimacy, allow a woman in need of affection come to me and beg for my love.
Here in spring, cleric muse beats upon a drum. He yearns, discerns, arrived at be, a march of stern succumb.
I usually find my inspiration in the simplest of things, like old memories, little conversations I have with people.
I hated puzzles since I was little. Finding out the end image never appealed to me. Why make the image when it's already on a box?
Upon reaching his destination, the zombie saw he had made it to the town of libraries. Houses were constructed of bookshelves and wood with spells running wild through the streets.
So I decided to do the impossible. Come back from death. Thank you.
Hey! Hey! Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Is anyone there?
The cat recharged during the day so she could patrol the factory at night with the help of night vision, springs as legs, and silently padding around.
But of all the animals, the mouse was the most diligent of them all, staying up late hours of the day and into the night to scrub down each and every machine that had operated throughout the course of the day.
You better run! The grammar police are coming! Come on! You've gotta get out of here! They're awful damn it! They're awfully scary! Ah!
Come away from the walls and sit with me in the aisles. Place your palms on the ground and feel as it rumbles and acts as if perhaps it is a trampoline on which we jump and play.
I write because it helps let out emotions and ideas.
I write because crazy characters like you exist.
It allows me to use my imagination and still hold on to part of my childhood.
When I tell people that I'm a writer, they think I'm cool.
I write for the sentence spoken, a story told, and message given.
And I can do all of this from the comfort of my couch. And I think that's what makes creative writing so cool, the fact that it can be so powerful, but also so convenient.
I keep my poems like a talisman under my tongue, and they are a source of comfort to me, in the folds of paperbacks and an assurance of documentaries. There's always a need, somehow, to bring them to the surface.
adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
You know, people on Facebook and
Don't read that crap.
You just kind of have to go for it. You know, you just have to literally go. It's much easier to pull back than it is. People say that all the time. You know, it's like it's easier to go less than push it further, but it's like go as far as you can.
That whatever that is, whatever your voice is or whatever your strengths are, like that only you have them and that only you can do the thing that you're going to do. And so to find that path for yourself.
Remember, it isn't where you end up going, it's what you make with where you are.
I'm also looking for an actor to walk in, whether they're nervous or not, to walk in with a point of view in the material, even if it's wrong. I don't care if it's wrong.
Whatever you're seeking is also seeking you. It will come together at some point. It may look different than what you thought, but it will meet you. It will meet that need you have in your soul.
So the day that I learned, I need to figure out what I do best, because then nobody else can do that better because it's what I do, is the day that like changed my life.
That's better. A full beard in less than an hour. I don't know how I did it either. Anyway, thank you to the Creative Writing and Musical Theater and Acting Conservatories for those wonderful videos, and for all the videos tonight so far. You know, it occurred to me watching those last two videos that throughout history, there have been times of oppression and hardships and conflict. And during these times, there have been feelings of hopelessness, of fear, anxiety, anger, felt deeply in our society. And yet also during these times, there have been a powerful group of voices that we use as leaders, as guides, quite frankly, as healers. And those are the voices of the artists. Whether it be the group theater, who told stories of the working class during the Great Depression in plays like Waiting for Lefty by Clifford Odets, or authors such as John Steinbeck, who told stories of the triumph of the American family spirit in novels such as The Grapes of Wrath, or us, using Zoom as a tool and a platform. It is the artists that inspire us to unite emotionally, to share our expression, and to inspire all of us to keep telling our story, to make sure that it's important, to make sure that it's heard, and that we can heal together. So with that, I want to take a minute to talk about our seniors, the class of 2020. There are 114 graduating seniors this year, and we are wildly proud of all of their accomplishments. Together, they will be attending colleges, universities, across the country, locally, and even internationally, meaning they are ambassadors for Csarts-Sgv. And to all of you rising students, they are paving the way, and I personally cannot wait to see what they do, and the voice that they create, and the changes that they provide, and the hope that they give the world for years to come. 2 more amazing conservatories to go. Our first conservatory is led by students who are not often seen or heard, but are the true movers and shakers behind the scenes. It is our incredible production and design conservatory led by Mr. Abe Rodriguez. I can speak to you from personal experience that these conservatory students and Mr. Rodriguez are the true backbone to all of the conservatories. Not a performance on campus or off campus happens without these students being an integral part to their success. Did you know, fun fact, that P&D has a costume lab on campus with 15 sewing machines and a washer and a dryer. That is a lot of clout for a conservatory. And to conclude our evening, our final video will be from our Vocal Arts Conservatory led by the wonderfully talented Mrs. Catherine Powers. She will be treating us to the beautiful voices of her students. And fun fact about these students, and it's an incredible fact, they perform over 60 individual pieces of music a year in 10 different musical genres. Truly incredible. True talent. I hope you enjoy those videos. And before we get to those, I want to take this moment to thank you all for letting me be your host this evening. I want to say to all of our friends, families, students, that I am so happy to be a part of this community, the community that each one of you individually makes up as part of the whole. I could not feel more welcome, I could not feel more proud, and I could not feel more uniquely involved in the artistic community than I do with Csarts-Sgv. Please stay tuned after these videos for a brief message from Dr. Opasik, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I hope that I will see you all very, very soon, and thank you so much for your time and your commitment to this school.
This year, more than ever, we've had more students serving as leaders for our productions. They served in roles as stage managers, assistant stage managers, designers, audio engineers, in a wide range of positions. And they really stepped up to the plate and showed really what leadership is in P&D and what it means for P&D.
Since I did stage management, leading that group of actors and crew was a really collaborative experience in that the actors were all really respectful of one another and the crew. And the crew was just a really amazing team that was able to really solidify their jobs and understand what they were doing when they walked in on the first day of tech.
What leadership means to me is being able to have confidence and respect for others and being able to communicate your ideas very well without overshadowing others, but instead working alongside each other.
I think a big thing about leadership is communication and just keeping your cool, because if something happens, goes wrong, you just have to bring everyone back in and be like, it's okay, we can fix it, everything's gonna be fine in the end.
This experience helped me with my collaboration skills by helping me communicate with others, because I used to not communicate and just kind of stick to myself, especially on shows, and just do my own job. But I realized that I need to collaborate and communicate with others in order to get my ideas out there.
I was the stage manager for vocal arts production of Side by Side by Sondheim. I felt very self-conscious in my own abilities to lead, but I felt like the help from the other crew members and from the cast in general helped boost up my confidence to find the ability, I can do this, I can help lead, and I can lead throughout this entire show.
So as a lighting designer, I learned a lot of leadership skills, communication skills, and how to listen to others, not to be so stubborn. Lighting was something that I was always interested in. It's my favorite aspect of P&D.
It was fun showing my family and friends this set, because it started on a piece of paper, I drafted it, we had our master carpenters build it, and now finally you can touch it.
The most valuable thing that I learned was the soundboard and being able to work it and run it all on my own without any help.
I think this experience of being just at Csarts-Sgv, all the classes that we learned just help us in so many different professions. I would feel most accomplished about where I've come since my first show stage managing. I've gotten a lot less frantic and a lot more organized in what needs to get done before, during, and after the show.
I feel very accomplished in the work that I did.
Looking back at the 2019-2020 season, I'm just filled with pride for the amount of work that production design has put in. Our students show up for every event. They're always backstage, doing the work, doing the heavy lifting, putting together the scenery, running audio, running lighting. There's nothing that our students can't do, and I'm just so honored to be able to present some of their work.
We all laugh, we all cry, we all feel hunger, we all feel pain, we all love, we all hate, we all hope and we all dream, we are one people. And we all breathe the same. A tribe of many languages, a group of many heartaches, fighting for peace among the land. Hey ya, Sisi Moya. Hey ya, Sisi Moya. Hey ya, Sisi Moya. Hey ya, we are one.
We are want, we all need, we all seek passion, we all seek joy.
We all grew, we all grew, we all saw, we all saw, we all failed, but learned to thrive. We are one.
What an incredible evening of performances from our students. And thank you so much to Mr. Williford for hosting the show. I want to express my appreciation for everyone involved in the making of tonight's virtual showcase and fanfare experience, including our conservatory directors, staff, administrative team, foundation office, and of course, our talented students. Special thanks to our Board of Trustees, Duarte Unified School District, members of President's Circle and Encore, and our seasoned partners, Sino TV and Edison International. This night wouldn't have been a success without the help from so many of our families who donated the amazing auction items. Thank you so much. My great appreciation goes to all of our families who contribute to their child's conservatory experience each year. You are making this magic happen, and we are so grateful for your generosity. We couldn't do it without you. The online auction, opportunity drawing tickets, and Fund a Dream campaign will remain open until 9 o'clock tonight. Thank you for attending tonight's virtual showcase and fanfare experience. And thank you again for your generosity.
Keep you in my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back.